Hello, my fellow YouTubers. This is Roy back again. Welcome to Ed Leoscalon's workshop. Today we are working on a little wireless. And what I want to talk about is something that dawned on me. On one of my videos I did a how to make this circuit here, which is just a transistor. To a coil to make things light up. And as I started going backwards on how I learned to do this, I've had written down this composite here of a transistor, and it just dawned on me that in the Tesla coils, I always thought things were radiating outward. But let's go step by step through this process here of how this works, and we'll see if that equates to Tesla's coil, how it radiates outward, and why I thought that. Alrighty. So basically here, on this transistor, this far left is the base. Now, on this drawing here, the base is the signal's input. So basically, the base here is connected to the start of this coil. So that dawned on me. The base, it ain't hooked up to nothing on top. It's not the main function of providing the power here. So why is it the signal input? The base. So I started thinking through this, and I want to go over it with you guys, and hopefully it'll help some of you guys understand and save you some time, okay? So here, I started looking at it this way. So now this coil here, which the top end connected to nothing, the bottom end is connected to the base of this transistor. Yes! All right, up right there. And on the second one, the middle one, is the collector. Now the collector, this transistor, basically is a switch. So this resistor input and this resistor output is switched off the signal that comes into it, okay? So basically we already know that our signal is this tower, okay? So it goes to the far left here, this emitter, which is called the base. Now the middle part is the collector. We just talked about that's the input now. So going in from the collector on the input, it comes out of the collector, the middle one, and it goes to the start of the primary. So you have your primary, and I realized that a thin wire primary did not work with this setup, this array here. So the thicker the cable, the better. Coming out like a pancake did not work here also, and coming up here in like stairs, that worked. So it's working, but I did try different varies of it, and I couldn't get this array to work with this transistor by itself. So all right, so coming out of this primary, now that goes straight to positive. Now once I started thinking about that, it dawned on me. The positive is the push. So this circuit, it comes out of the positive, now follow me, and it goes right to the back end of this primary. It runs through this primary, comes out, and goes into the middle part here, which is the resistor input. So the middle part is the collector. So that's the input. So that power is coming out of the positive, running through there, running into the input. Okay? And then you got your signal back to your coil is your signal. So this here is running with the gate opening and closing, is collapsing the field and allowing what's built up in this coil here to be able to be pushed out. So that break is coming on the base. So that signal input is really the oscillation. So this is really cool. You can go even deeper with this stuff too. That's one thing I was thinking. Once you realize how this really works, and especially arrays like this, you could do so much more stuff, guys. I mean, it's open. It's really open of all the things you can do by twisting this equation around. Because now you realize that with just input and an output, and having a switch in the middle, and then having the signal input is the counter of what's happening between these two guys in this circle array. You could do all kinds of stuff. So you guys use your minds. A lot of you guys, Deeds, Woodruff, oh God, man, I'm just losing all you guys out there. But there's so many of you guys out there that are doing these arrays here, and we're all playing with little things in that and exploring, and we're all learning off of each other. So hopefully this kind of helps everybody out, because I'm learning a lot from you guys, man. Big time. Big time. I mean, like this setup here, I already explained that, you know, when you touch this, or even what comes out of the end of this wire, the more amperage I put in there, the more you get your faucet spray, and you get your blue array comes out, and it sort of looks like a vortex coming out there. Are you kidding me? Who else is doing this in an electric field? Nobody. I sold my restaurant now. I'm building townhomes, like 40 a year is like my quota. And basically, I talk to electricians and plumbers and all that, and some of the electricians have no clue about any of this stuff. That's basically, to me, would be electrical. But it's amazing how, you know, different people like different stuff, and a lot of you guys out there are into this stuff. But so anyway, so back to the wheel. I'll be pulling this crap apart sometime this weekend when I get some time off, and get back to the wheel. I'll be working on that relay, working off my 555 timer with a potentiometer, and building it like a Tesla's hairpin circuit. And basically the one side of the relay will be low voltage. It'll be the timer. And then on the other side of the relay, like, you know, working off of capacitors, are going to be the heavy, high voltage, high amperage running my wheel. And it's going to be an interesting build, guys. It really is. And, you know, I already get the wheel turning. I already, you know, backwards, forward, and fast and slow. So now it's about really making it accurate. So, you know, hey, it's a bunch of magnets. It's turning. But I'll get that shit out of the middle of it. That's not intentional, but it's a good place to keep it. My Tesla coil I'm talking about. But you guys have a good night. Peace out.